Hello! Monsters Abound here and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 and Mortal Empires and the third part of my Knights of Caledor. Not the Knights of Sidonia, that's a song by Muse. This is the Knights of Caledor. Very different, well, fairly different thing. And Prince Imrik. Last time, we dealt with Clan Eshin and the Greenskins and secured ourselves a second province in Noblar country. We've got, there's lots of Noblars. Yep, Imrik's getting his lance noblard. Anyway, okay, so Imrik is now level 10, and we have a choice here. We could go for dedicated to Dragnir, which would reduce our upkeep for dragons. It would lead on to being able to increase, increase the upkeep for various different dragon units, but also reduce relations with the Dreadfleet and the Dark Elves, not a big problem. Increase it with Safari, which is fine. Weird that it says Lord's Army, but never mind. That's okay. However, these abilities do cost Winds of Magic, and as such, I'm not convinced. Alternatively, we can go dedicated to Vol, which will increase or decrease our upkeep for Dragon Princes, allow us to recruit more Kadai Disciples. I don't know what that is. I think it's just another name for Swordmasters of Hoeth. And increase income from industry buildings for all regions. And I'm tempted to go with this. Despite the fact that obviously this it's just because it costs Winds of Magic and you can't obviously upgrade it to make that less Winds of Magic. I don't think we need it. So I'm going to go dedicated to Vol. It's done. It's happened. There we go. And LL Cool J he's got a Dragon Blade. Yes, he has. He definitely has. We can go a Great Eagle. Sons of Triton. Holy fuck. Really? Okay, fine. Whatever. That seems... Sons of an Aryan. Oh, that's a skilled up one. Fine. Okay. Got a Dragon Blades. Forged in ancient days, long before the Sundering, Dragon Blades are made from true silver, an alloy of adamant and steel, heated in the breath of dragons and moulded by the spells of the mightiest of high mages. Maybe the hardest substance in the world. That's what she said. Anyway, good. Jeez. So we're going to do a commandment here. It's got to be growth. It's got to be. We're knocking some buildings down as well because we don't need them. It's fine. We could get the Ulthuan Rally Field. Yeah, let's do that. And I think our next objective is to kill Malice. He's only got one settlement. I mean, we had 3 factions we need to kill. We need to kill Clan Eshin. Tick, done. We need to kill Grimgor's Ardboys. Tick, apparently they're dead already. And Malice, and he currently has 1 settlement. So, I'm feeling pretty good about this. I feel like... You know, this start is a lot better than the previous time I tried this campaign when Clan Eshin kicked the shit out of me. So, bit of a win there. Okay, if you come out, public order is still fine. Lovely.
Onward for Caledor.
Okay, you continue on down there. We are going to get growth buildings across the board. So we've got defences here, so this should be fine now. I'm fairly happy with this settlement, or this province even. We have... Public order is stable, which is good. I think corruption is stable as well. It looks like Untainted is actually going up a little bit, so that's quite nice. We probably don't want to head into Desolation of Nagash, because obviously these regions are uninhabitable. We only like the mountains. We don't like the wasteland, which is a bit of a problem. We also like the temperate places, and I think there's these few here, and then I think the Isthmus of Lustria over here. I think this bit over here has some as well, and that's the only provinces like that in the entire fucking map. For some fucking reason. Genuinely don't know why. So that's fine. Because this is plains over here, isn't it? And this is like temperate. Apparently, the Warhammer world just doesn't have that much temperate regions. That's fine. A lot of wasteland, though. That's also pretty fun. So we're just kind of building up at the moment. I do need to do the... I could go and do the dragon thing, but I think it's going to be over before I reach them. Plus, it'll piss off the dwarves. And I'm trying to get the dwarves on side, because then I might be able to do something... You know, I might not have to fight my way through hordes of fucking dwarves. If Grimgor's Ardboys are dead, the dwarves are going to be very strong, and that could be a major issue. Got a minstrel. Fantastic. And a builder. Good.
You may speak before my shield bearers.
You quite like me. You do hold grudges. Yeah, those military actions. Oof. Oof. It's a shame I had to kill the greenskins as quickly as I did. Had I had a little bit more time, I might have just played around with them a bit. We know your purpose, but why do you come? It's just the way I'm standing, really. I've just got a hot lance, you know what I mean? Can we get a trade agreement with anyone?
Onward. Make your proposal. My longbeards grumble, so make it quick. Aye.
Okay, well, no with you. Now, obviously, because, despite the fact we've got a dock, a port, because it's in this little bit down here, we can't trade with anyone else, which is a real pain in the ass, because High Elves rely on that trade income, and we can't get it because of where we start. It seems bonkers that... Because, I mean, I know the map ends down here, but in theory, right, the rest of Lustria does exist. And as such, I find it quite weird that... Because, I mean, like, I guess it's because I imagine they're building this on the same engine as the Total Wars, where you actually could see that the trade lane. So I imagine that although the trade lanes are visible, they still exist. And because of that, the trade lanes cannot find a way outside of the map. They cannot transport themselves outside the map's bounds. And because of that, that's why you can't trade. Despite the fact you've got a dock, despite the fact the rest of Lustria does theoretically exist, because that trade lane can't dot its way around, it just can't work like that. And I wonder if that's like hard baked into the game engine. As such, they can't actually get around it, because it seems insane that you can't trade once you've got the Shattered Cove here. But what the fuck do I know, hey? Do I want more? I want more. Yeah, more of them. Getting more of them. Hands, Silverin Guards, Shadow Warriors, Lothern Sea Guard. I mean, the Silverin Guard are fine, but both the Lothern Sea Guard and Shadow Warriors are a pain in the arse to deal with, so we'll definitely get some of them. So we've got a food taster. We're war weary. Threat of war on their doorstep. They live in the Warhammer world. What the fuck are they thinking? Oh, we're tired of war. Well, should have been in a different fucking world then, shouldn't you? Because this one is all about ruddy murdering people. You can't get away from that. It's just what it is. Should I give you Blade Master? I think we're going Blade Master. Now, I could trespass, or I could try and take Dread Rock. Do they have a garrison here? Military presence. They might do. That will piss them off. What kind of garrison do they have here? Nothing. Okay, fuck it. We're just gonna meander. Oh my god, that's a lot of lizards. Holy shit! No wonder Malice was having trouble. Fuck me. Good grief. That's insane. No wonder Malice is like holed up in his one settlement, weeping to himself gently in the fetal position. I don't want to deal with that. Unless it's all skinks, in which case that should be fine. Okay.
Sent forth by Vol. Follow the dragon. We're not
actually at war with Malice, are we? Weirdly. You don't like us because of the trespassing. But wait. Okay, but you like my trespasses against Hagreef, which is, I'm going to be honest, a bit hypocritical of you. Just throwing that out there. I would like more money. I could get some wood, though. We do need wood. Let's get some wood. Oh, we can get wood and money. Double trouble. Just keeping an eye, because I'm not at war with anyone over here, but I am just keeping it in mind that if we do end up at war, we're in a lot of trouble because we're quite thinly spread. Okay, you've got mostly trash, so I'm feeling pretty good about just deciding to kill you. Glorious War. Yes, I mean it is pretty good, isn't it?
Step back. They will know Caledor's name.
I mean, at this rate, I'm not even going to be able to fight Malice. Because I won't get the trait for Malice. What's Malice's trait? It's probably something bad, like recruitment reduction, cost reduction or something, isn't it? It's probably fine. On our flank, we're getting charged by some Dark Riders, but they're then getting charged by some Dragon Princes, which of course is worse. So they're dying pretty quickly. Yep, all the enemy cavalry is being absolutely annihilated. Imrik is chasing after some Blackheart Corsairs. We're taking a little bit of fire from the crossbows, which will be quite nasty, but here comes a burning head. Oh my god. Oh, the lag. It's so killy. So much molten jam. It's like biting into a Pop-Tart. 346 kills for Michaela Strachan. That is really wild. And for those who don't know, Michaela Strachan was like a TV presenter of a children's TV show in the UK called The Really Wild Show. That's why that was funny. Well, I don't know if it was funny, but it was a reference. Okay? Good. Okay, our archers are trying to deal with the enemy Dark Shards because actually they really hurt. They're about the only nasty unit on the entire battlefield. Meanwhile, Michaela's being chased. Oh no! Will she get away? She's legging it. Get out of there, Michaela. You're being shanked. Oh, fortunately some spearmen decide to get their heads cut off. That's good. No. Run, Michaela, run! She's fine. She's okay. Whew. Close. Okay, our missile units are finishing off the Corsairs. Puff is chasing off some Dark Riders. And our Dragon Princes are now free to rampage around the battlefield and finish off the pitiful remnants of the Dark Elves. I mean, they did not put up much of a fight, to be honest. I don't know where Malice is, but he's going to be so angry when he turns back up at his little house and turns out that I've taken it over.
Cade, forgive me.
Well, a couple of our units took a little bit of damage and Michaela almost got shanked, but she's fine.
They cannot remain a threat.
Let's occupy that one. Oh, Return of the Prince. Your allies in Caledor are ready to move and reassert your control, but they report a problem. The opposing houses, though particularly incompetent in matters of war, have proven to be adept politicians, purchasing friends and allies across Ulthuan with luxurious gifts. Cracking down the miscreants could result in dangerous backlash against you. Galling as it might be, you should seek to counter their influence by expanding your own, or you could allow the noble faction to remain in control, for now, and seek to restore order via other means. So, favours abound. Would reduce my influence by 25, but I've got plenty. Confederate a targeted approach. Reduction in doobie-doo. Welcome at court is plus 40. I do need Caledor, but I don't really have the money for another army. On the other hand, if I get plus 40 relations with the High Elves, I can probably get military alliances with all of them. And then if anyone declares war, well, they'll have to fight us all at the same time. It's probably a bad idea, but fuck it. Worst case... Holy fuck! Worst case... right.
Lord of the Phoenix Court.
Yes.
Defender of the Phoenix Throne.
Tiffian? You've got a big hat on. What the fuck are you? The Prince of Caledor. Okay, you're a sword player. Fine. You got the silver and gut. Right, okay, we need to get rid of you guys, because fuck me.
Defender of the Everqueen.
What are you? Oh, you're boring.
Protector of
I like this guy. He's got a big hat on. Fuck me, that's a giant hat. Oh, so you get this as well. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. What do you get?
Can I offer assistance?
So you get different options here. don't get the spells. Do you get? I guess you can pick one of these. It's not exactly the most interesting. Plus, what's your so your competence? You get +3. So I don't think either of you are particularly. Well, obviously we're keeping Tiffy on over here because fuck me. He's got a much better thing. Right? Okay. Blah blah blah. I guess Rangers are okay, right? And Northern Sea Guard. You can never go wrong with that.
Making my way.
Right.
Your instructions?
You're fired.
I serve the king.
Good. Well, serve him in other capacities.
Dispatch me.
Oof.
Entering the garrison.
Oof. Right, what we got here? I don't need that. Anything that makes money is a good shout. Do I need Untainted? I don't know.
I am Tyrion, champion of the Everqueen.
Okay.
I cannot.
Okay, well, we'll work on that. I'm fairly sure some of you will like me at some and worst case, you kill me and then I'll have to kill you back.
Guardian of the Phoenix Crown.
I'm going to get rid of you.
Your bidding.
Let's leave like a little defensive force there. That's hopefully going to be enough. Where the fuck am I? Oh yes, all the way over here. Fine.
Imrik.
Fine. We don't need that.
The dragon shall wake.
Indeed. Oof. Okay, let's get Bowmaster.
You may look upon.
So we've got the Shattered Stone Isle, which is good. They've just got a lot of fucking skinks, which is actually not the worst thing. Because actually, you know what? I can't do that, can I? Because I don't have the money. I need to expand. Imrik needs to expand. Income from trades? I think we're going to have to do that. Not that we can trade with anyone, but if we could make Tor Khalid, we can get a Hall of Dragons. That's interesting. If we could like make this our capital, that would make my life a lot easier. But of course, that functionality has never been added to Total War Warhammer for some reason. There doesn't seem to be any particular reason for it. It's just something that apparently I genuinely don't know why they never added it, considering the trade system is as it is. And you'd think with events like this, they'd make like Malice. You can confederate with Hagrif, but you can't make that your capital. You'd think the event would make that your capital, wouldn't you? And it might cancel trades around here, but it would give you far more options elsewhere. Surely that's better. Okay, I'm going to get that, despite the fact it costs 2 grand.
Greatest of the dragon princes.
We're going to go this way. We're going to replenish troops.
Strategy.
And then we're going to kill the lizard men. Could get hunting kit. You know what I need is basically more cash. So
We are ill at ease.
yeah, tell me about it. Holy shit.
Asur Princess, Phoenix Court awaits your plea with interest. Gladly.
Okay, good. We're starting to make friends and influence people. I knew this would happen.
Precious, so please make most astute.
I thought it was. Okay, we can become friends with all of the High Elves. We are trading with you. It's actually quite useful.
My throng stands ready.
I don't want to hear about your throng.
One right. Make your proposal. My long beards grumble, so make thou fool.
Is this fine? It's probably fine. It's probably alright. We just need to kick the shit out of the lizard men, take their cities, and then have enough money to subsist on what we have. Plus, then we can move our army away from the islands. Once we've got them under control, we can move our army away. We'll be absolutely fine, in theory. Michaela's ranked up. We've got a Herald of Mathlan and another Herald of Mathlan and trade advancements. And the Brayheads come where? Over there. Okay, that's no concern of mine. It's no concern of mine. If I go for...
All demands we rest.
Okay, I don't know where the Lizardmen armies are, but if I can take Dreadrock, then I don't mind losing Shattered Stone Isle.
Caledor's champion.
That's my thinking. That's what I'm thinking. That's what all the kids are thinking. Let's upgrade you, because then that's only a 3. That's dirt cheap. 3 wins of magic. It's basically nothing. In hindsight, probably not a good idea to research that, because it cost me a lot of money and it didn't give me anything, but never mind. Let's get Horse Masters, because I can't research anything else at the moment, because I'm poor. Imrik, poor. It's a problem with old money. Hello.
As you say.
Hello, Alistair. What are you doing over here?
I am Tyrion,
Hi.
champion of the Everqueen.
Okay, good to know.
No.
Right. Can you go away, please? Can you leave me alone? I've got things to deal with. All right. I've become newly poor, and I could use a little bit of like breathing room, Alistair. You just seem to be hanging over the top of me with a big old axe, and I don't really like it. Hagrief is dead, and Waz Skarsnik is targeting Karak Izor. Where the fuck's Karak Izor? That's what I want to know. Where the fuck's Karak Izor? Over there. Oh yes, of course it would be. Yes, that's fine. Right.
You may look upon me as you are.
Let's kill some lizards.
We will prevail. Bring them death. These fools
Okay,
have
just
no
auto-resolve
chance.
that one. And we will occupy. Bold or Executioner.
Master of Drakes.
Perfect. We're replenishing. All good.
The last.
What do we have here? We have some docks, which is good. The docks are nice. They generate income. Don't let us trade with anyone, but they generate income. Okay, public order here is bad. 5 turns. 5 turns. And over here as well. That's because of the Confederation, isn't it? It's only going to last for 2 turns. Okay, that's not the worst thing. Alistair, what are you doing?
Sons of Ulthuan, what brings you here? Not possible.
Oh, come on, you big bastards. Come on, Tyrion, you big shits.
What would you ask of the Asa?
Like, literally
Lady
anything.
Ulthuan, I bid you welcome to the court of the...
Alariel's...
What would you have of me?
Okay, you... Oh, I've got a Confederation penalty. Really? Okay. Feels like that's a bit of a shit. Like, I can understand it in general, but when you've literally gone... I suppose the Confederation penalty's gone in 2 turns, and I get a bonus for 7 turns. So, in 2 turns, my relations should increase. In theory. I could... The thing is, that's not going to give me more money, is it?
Order must be maintained.
Okay, let us upgrade Flayed Rock. Flayed Rock is in a fairly advantageous position. And then we just need to kill the rest of these skinks, which should be fairly easy. Skinks are very squishy. They're squishy skinks.
Behold the pride of Caledor. Glory awaits.
He likes showing people the pride of Caledor. More income from trades. That's going to come in useful. I'm just going to chill here. But I'm not going to do that.
Son of the Phoenix.
What do we have? We have anything useful? No. Fine. But we do have a skill point to give. So, do I want a Blazing Lance? Yes, I do. You know I do. People ask, do you want a Blazing Lance? My answer is yes. Yes, absolutely I do. That's going to... So, that's going to increase our income by 50. That's not going to help us all that much. We've still got 1 turn of Confederation penalty. And we've got a shit ton of skinks to kill.
My loyalty is rewarded.
Yeah, well, you're still fired. Sword of Cain has been claimed. LL Cool J's got a food taster. Good for him. Michaela. I could give you a chariot, but I'm saving up for the dragon. Let's give Burning Head, because Burning Head is just, as we saw in the Dark Elf battle, fucking amazing. Let's go with Blade Master for you.
Dragon Prince.
Okay. We're going to come over here. We're going to lay an ambush. You've got a lot of skinks. Literally just a shit ton of skinks. Mostly the skink cohorts, who are pretty bad. So we should be okay. Money isn't great. We have rights. The public order is getting better, mostly. And our relations with the elves should be getting better.
Champion of the Everqueen.
Non-aggression.
Never.
Come on, you big bastard. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Aye. You may speak.
I really want to not...
Loyal,
I really don't want Tyrion to declare war at me, because that would be a really dick move by him, but I just don't like the fact Alistair's standing over me with a big axe. I don't like the big axe angle. Like, it feels... He's not giving me the personal space I need or deserve, and I dislike the fact that he's just there. I don't like it. Leave me alone, you big bastards.
We are bound for glory.
Refugees of War, the Order of Lawmasters. Okay, I will accept refugees. So we get Teclis, because apparently Teclis is dead.
Beyond compare.
Why? Is it because... Do you still cost me money, even though... Surely not.
Imrik.
Fuck knows. Right, okay. We need to take this settlement, which means killing a lot of skinks. I'm okay with killing a lot of skinks. I have no problem with that. So let's kill a lot of skinks.
Let us wake the dragons.
They're adorable, but oh so squishy. But there is a lot of them. Like a lot. I mean, currently they out. Not yes, that they've almost got 5,000 on the back. I mean, it is dropping because they're getting shot by our archers. Getting whittled down nice and quickly. So here comes the first wave. We then have a second wave, which is currently moving into the battlefield. There's Puff, just keeping an eye on these units over here. Are you all okay? You're all kind of going around the big old ruin temple-y thingy. That's fine. We've got a big blob attacking our left flank, but that's okay because Michaela's like, I got this. Look at this. Lots of little squishy skinkies. That's fine. We can just use a single burning head, and that should deal with that. On the right flank, we've got our dragon princes holding up just in case they try to flank around us. There comes the burning head. Unfortunately, Michaela is... She's not... Oh dear. Ow. Okay. I mean, it's just as well we didn't overcast that. Otherwise, our front line would have been deleted. Puff getting a shot in there, doing 90 kills. Nice. Got our dragon princes just waiting as these skinks start advancing around the corner of this ridge. Meanwhile, Imrik is dealing with the Saurus Old Blood. Look at these skinkies. Look at them. They're adorable. You just want to give them a hug from both sides. Yeah, nice and close. Big old squeeze. Okay, here comes that second wave. They're sort of milling about a little bit, coming in one at a time. We are whittling down this red-crested skink chieftain. This chief over here is running away. And LL Cool J just chilling. Just chilling the front line, waiting for an enemy general to hack to pieces. Do have another unit of skinks to deal with. They are dying pretty quickly and doing very little damage to us. As is to be expected, really. Considering, you know, our stats are redonkulous. I say, get out of here, you dweebs. Imrik, how you doing? This guy seems to be quite a tough customer. He's got quite a lot of... I mean, his melee attack's not great, but his weapon strength is very good. I'm sure you'll be fine. I believe in you. Okay, we are running low on ammunition, which is the only slight issue. I mean, we have killed a lot of skinks with our bow, but a lot of them seem to be heading towards the Dragon Prince flank. See LL Cool J showing these skinks who's boss. Jesus, mate. Gives them a nice target for the archers as well, so that's good. White Lions helping out on the right flank. I don't think we're going to have too much trouble with these skinks, but there does seem to be a lot sort of like milling over here. Imrik's finally taken down the enemy lords. Good job. You're now attacking a horde of skinks. How many kills you got? 5? 8. Okay, well that's not bad. Starting to run very low on ammunition. But say, look at some of these kills. 100, 183. The skinks are soaking up a lot of missile fire. That Dragon Breath was good. 169 kills. Nice. And yet, so many skinks now heading in this direction. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull Imrik's pointy sticks back. Of course, the age-old regiment known as the Imrik's pointy sticks. The true meaning of the name lost in time. So it's like a literal river of skinks heading this direction. Imrik is going to hold them at bay for long enough for Michaela Strachan to get over here to hit them with all the magic. Because, I mean, looking at this horde of skinks, it's going to be an absolute bastard to kill our way through that unless we roast a lot of them. The main force has been dealt with. These skinks now either retreating or starting to rally, but then wavering again. We have now run out of arrows across the board. Well, almost. Some units have got like 3 shots left, but that's about it. So we need to get... Now, Imrik is actually taking some damage now. I mean, he is surrounded. He does have 40 kills, though, so, you know, not bad. Some of these boys are still here as well. There's a lot of skinks, isn't there? It's just a lot of them. I mean, let's hit them with, you know, some piercing bolts of burning, yeah? I think that's a good idea. Okay, that killed quite a few. And then Puff's over here as well, and we're going to hit them with a burning heads. And Puff is also lending his support, and that triple hit is enough to basically break this. I'm not surprised. They just got roasted. They're now fleeing off in the opposite direction, and the vengeful Dragon Princes are not going to let them get away. Michaela, how many kills? 766. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that's probably fine. Well, that was a lot of dead skinks.
They are surely worth little.
I'm going to take the money because I want the influence.
I'll win.
And we'll just auto-resolve that one, because who can be bothered to fight skinks twice? Ooh, a Banner of Rage. And a good attacker, got a Bard, province secured, faction destroyed.
You may look upon me.
And we get the Sea Dragon's Teeth, which is going to give us a little bit more money, and hopefully allow us to desperately survive. Fingers crossed. Let's get Caledor Incumbents, because that's going to give them more influence. Unlock Noble Recruitment as well. Ooh. So... Dragon Ship Noble, Noble of Attain. Oh, okay, so these are different... These are the different guys. Right, okay, fine. So, we can... If we have 40 influence, we can spend it on much better guys. And if we've got some influence, we can spend it on, you know, not bad. And if we don't have any, we can spend it on idiots. We obviously don't want idiots. We want the good guys, because those give the big... I mean, look, like campaign movement range increase, 5%. I mean, that's huge. Perfect vigor. That's great. That's the kind of stuff we want. That's definitely the kind of stuff we want. And you are but... I thought it was 17, in which case I was like, oh, two skill points away. But no, it's 22, which is quite far. But that's okay. I won't mention that. Let's give you earthing so you don't explode. Don't want you blowing up. Let us go with more relation for high elves. I feel like more relation with high elves is probably a good shout, seeing as I'm trying not to get axed.
Now that you are here, I will hear your words.
Okay.
Not possible.
Oh, go on. How long before my... Okay, I have four more turns.
Welcome, brothers. What do you wish to discuss?
I really want to be friends with you, Tyrion, because I don't want to be enemies. I want you to be my big friends to protect me, because I need protecting. I need someone to protect my flaming lance.
The Oath Keeper.
Okay, we do have the Sea Dragon's Teeth. We can upgrade that up to the Sea Dragon's Teeth with a Great Landing, which is more public order growth gemstones and income generated, which we do need because I am hemorrhaging cash at the moment. Thank you, Techless. Could upgrade you, but again, because I'm losing a lot of money every turn, I'm going to have to be very careful. In fact, I might have to disband some units. I mean, like, the white lions are nice, but quite expensive. Mind you, the archers are quite... Everything's quite expensive. This is why the high elves need trade.
We are the guardians of order.
Yes, duly noted. Okay, good. How much money am I making here? 668, which isn't bad. I could maybe try and... Because currently we've got growth here. So it's making 1,000. So if we were to do that, that would help, wouldn't it? And I think we're going to have to do that until we can sort out our income, especially because currently we have no enemies, which is a weird feeling in Total War, because normally, I mean, if you look at my Skarsnik campaign, I was literally surrounded by people trying to kill me, which means I could literally expand in any direction I wanted because it didn't matter. Although the Greenskins are moving in the west, so maybe we should head back there once we've kind of like secured the Dragon Isles. So conquest next turn, got characters offsetting that. I mean, it's not too bad. Provincial instability is going to get better. So actually this is probably fine. So we can start moving back westwards. In fact, we can just like sail over and land on the coast over here, I think, somewhere there, the Fortress of Vorag. And then maybe see if we're about dealing with the Red Fangs, who are currently strength rank 10. Looks... It's Black Iron thingies there, isn't it? Did they kill Grimgor? Gorfang. I mean, a bold move. A surprising one. But a bold move, all the same. Well, that is going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.